Hello everybody. Now this is the third video I've ever posted on YouTube, so bear with me. I'm not a poster, if you will, but I understand the concept of posting something very important. And now I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to give a little introduction, but I will let this speak for itself when I get to that point. But this is really for the sneakerheads out there, the veteran sneakerheads that will actually understand what this is all about. Now, if you're just starting out in the game, the sneaker game, the collecting game, wanting to call yourself a sneakerhead and trying to get on that level, great, awesome. You got to start somewhere. I love it. Now, some of you new heads will understand this. Some of you old heads will definitely understand this. I'll get positive feedback and I'll get negative, which is cool. That's fine. But this is definitely one of those things where if you are going to be collecting, if you are a collector, now I've been doing this 15 years plus, consistently, and you have to understand that when collecting anything, there's going to be sacrifices that will have to be made if you are really collecting the heat. Now, what I mean by heat is, for you new heads, those hard to find shoes, those hard to get, those grails, those what have you, they're out there. Now, without further ado, I will start presenting this because I know you're tired of hearing me talking. But understand this, that this is very, very important to me as far as on a personal level. History. It's very important to have a history with your sneakers or with anything that you collect. And it's very important to not just collect because you're a hype beast and you're just on what everybody else is on. That's you have to understand the concept of collecting and being a connoisseur, of whatever it is that you collect, whether it's sneakers or wine or what have you. So it's always good to have that one item or one pair or one thing in your possession that will surpass everything that you have, and you can look at it and say, you know what, I have all of this in my collection, but this is the one thing that will either keep me going, keeping me wanting to collect, and has that attachment to you that will never die. Now, if I'm ranting, sorry, but I will get into it now. So, forgive me, I am holding the camera with one hand and opening this with the other. So, well, you know what? I'm going to put this right here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. call this a unboxing, if you will. Not too many people have had the opportunity to be in possession of these. And I will say that I'm very lucky and fortunate to have them. And I thank all who have supported me in my obsession of collecting. Now, to all you sneakerheads, what do you call that? That's a retro box, right? Retro 1 box, right? Sneakerheads. See that? Nike. Now by now you already know that this is J's or Jordans. Ones. Jordan 1s. Retro 1s. Retro 1 box. Let me clarify. Retro 1 box. Now, the best part, taking this off, is the fact that inside of the retro box I have another box. Hold on. Let me see if I can position this right. Hold on. I need both hands, guys. Hold on. Okay. Retro box empty. See? Retro. Okay. Yeah? Okay, enough with that. Now, I will present to you the original box. It's not in the best shape, but you know what? It's original. And I can live with that. It's okay. Still worth something. Original box. Proof right there. Okay. Bottoms. Okay. Just so you can correlate, understand the difference. Okay. Now, continuing on. By now, everybody that sees this original box there, see that? It's amazing. I love it. It shows age, passion. I love it. Okay. Retro. Old. Old. Retro. Now, presenting this to you, I have had them sealed for quite some time and in the best. Hold on, let me open these up for you. Preservation possible that I can think of. Okay. Now, yes, they are. They are. These are 1985 OG Bred ones. Original dead stock ones. Wheel drag. Stars. See if you can get that. I do have the flash on. No wear at all. Never laced up. Never worn. No Band X or Jumpman. Still got the hang tag. Introduction to the shoe, presentation of the shoe, description of the shoe. Okay. Now, if you are a collector and you understand certain things about a shoe that will let you know how old it is, where it's come from, you know, stuff like that. To all y'all that think that this is not an 85 Bred one, original Band Jordan, I will show you. Look at the toe box. Perfect. No creasing. Never been laced up. Nike Air. This is one of those things that you have to look for when looking at a pair of originals or even retros, because retros have their dates on them. and their tags on the inside now that'll tell you a date, where they're from, where they're made. So in this case, this didn't have an inside tag. It was printed on the heel of the shoe as far as the size and the date and everything. This is a size 13, and as you can see, 85, which is the year. Now, as far as where it's been made, to all you veteran sneakerheads out there, you will understand that when it comes to the ones, they were original ones were made in the Republic of Korea. Okay? All the retro ones were China or Taiwan, I think. And this is always the first thing to go on the ones, because it wasn't leather. It was this, I guess you could say, paint, if you will, on cushion. And it is, you can see that if you do apply pressure on them, you can see a little cracking, which is normal. On all the ones that you see on the internet, Google, YouTube, whatever, this part here is always the worst part of the shoe. And this piece right here on both shoes, on both sides. Okay. But as you can see, still in great condition. Black, like it's supposed to be. Okay. Show the other one here. Okay. 13s. And these are Jordan's size. This is the size that he wears, size 13. And I will also show you two inside. Original laces, the black and red. See that? The original paper. I'll show you this also. See that? Yep. Also, more proof. Your whole Nike deal, their guarantee. Stars. Nothing but stars. Toe box. Creasing right here. You will see that there's creasing usually right in this area on the ones. Retro or non-retro, creasing usually starts right there. Guess it depends on the foot as well. Whoever's wearing them, what size they are. But there's always creasing in any shoe, any sneaker, flip-flop, I don't care what it is. There's always going to be creasing at some point in time. Crackage. Barely any. Now if you do the math, 1985 was how long ago? About 28 years. Because that's the year I was born. You know, and that holds some significance. You know, these came out the year I was born. And to have an original pair is untouched, unlaced, unworn. These haven't even touched the ground. I don't like them touching air. Let alone, you know, anything else. Okay. The heel drag. But I'm going to definitely start wrapping this up. You guys understand and see what's going on here already. But just to clarify to all of you sneakerheads out there, be careful where you get your shoes from, who you get your shoes from. Know your history. Definitely know your history. Watch documentaries. Definitely watch documentaries on sneakers. They're all over YouTube. Sneakerhead documentaries. Confessions. Know your history, y'all. Understand how the sneaker game started, where it came from. It's always nice to have originals. You know, retros are cool. You know, the quality of the retros nowadays aren't like they used to be back in the 80s and 90s. But you know what? You know, gotta roll with the times, right? Not everybody can afford originals. Whether they're Jordans or Nikes, Reeboks, Pumas, whatever you're into, even Fila, whatever you're into, you know, it's not taking anything away from your collecting, whether you get retros or originals or anything like that. As long as you have a passion for what you do and you understand the concept of what you're doing, you know, financially, know where you're at. Be careful. I do want to thank everybody who has supported me again in my collecting, and I'm going to sign off now. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk, so I appreciate you guys taking these 25 minutes out of your life to listen to this video and watch this video. I would say subscribe, but you know, I'm not going to be posting like that. This is probably the only one I'll ever post on sneakers, unless somebody requests any videos. But if you want, you could subscribe, whatever. You know, like, comment, subscribe, how they say it, whatever. But thank you again, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments. All right? Thank you. Bye.